Okay guys, we're back on the passenger side. I just used a 7/8 02 socket for this. It's barely hand tight. I mean, no torque at all. So we're just going to finish unscrewing it by hand, unplug it, and put the new one in. Well, I thought both bolts were gone, but this other bolt is barely there, and normally it's a 12. But a 9 is fitting on it because it's so badly damaged. I'm using a 12 point, which I normally don't do, but I need a little extra grip, and it's not torqued on at all. So I'm going to finish taking this bad boy off. Let me get the camera up here for you. By hand with this 9mm. It is on there for years of rust, but it's just hand tight. That way I can hold the camera and kind of show you kind of halfway what I'm doing here. Alright, here it comes. I think oh Lord, the bolt is just, there's nothing left of it. I mean, the nut, there's nothing there. Alright, let's see if we can remove the heat shield. Remove the orientation. There you go. Clean off this gasket. I'm going to take, like I showed you earlier, this. Gotta clean these threads. These threads are not great shape, but they're going to be in great shape once you get done with that. Be sure you clean this. The opening where the gasket is going to go. Be sure you scrape that good with your screwdriver. See, look at them pieces of gasket coming off. Now look at that. I mean, that's pitiful. So let's finish that up, and we're going to take off that electrical connection up top and get the new one on. We're going to use anti-siege and some brass bolts just like the other side. So let's see what we can get done. Hey guys, we just removed a downstream O2 sensor from an 01 Tundra. It's held on by two 12mm nuts. As you can see here, we have a new brass one starting to thread up there. But the old one is about gone. Out of the 4 bolts for the 2 rear downstream sensors, only 1 bolt survived and it's half gone. Also, be sure you scrape this really good. The metal bracket breaks off in chunks, and I scraped it with a nice steel brush, real good right here. I've tried to clean up that surface best I could. If you want to take some more time, get some sandpaper, or use steel first and brass, and just keep working your way to smooth it down. We're actually about to replace this O2 with a new sensor. We went with a Denso, because a Denso's exact replacement. We're working on the passenger side of the vehicle. And just to show you which one we're using here, the passenger side is 234-4162. This is a 4-wheel drive. I recommend always using Denso. Got these from Rock Auto. They was cheaper than Amazon. Very affordable. And I'm going to try to replace all 4 sensors, but we're starting out with the downstreams because they're easiest, and I'm just knocking them out pretty quick. Alright, we just plugged up the old one. This is an OE replacement. Here we are. We're going to tighten these down. These brass replacements are not a 12mm, they're a 13mm. So we're just going to snug them up to spec. I believe it's like 14 on this, so you don't strip it out. You just want it snug, but not crazy. Use a torque wrench if you got it. Okay, tighten these up. This one's a lot tighter on this side, so I'm just using a 3/8 ratchet. That's a little flexible. And I'm going to tighten these up. And both all the way down to spec. If you got a ratchet like that, it's going to make this job a lot easier.